just one day away from the first and possibly the only 2024 presidential debate, and Democrats seem to be tampering expectation for Vice President Kamala Harris.
It will take almost superhuman focus and discipline to deal with Donald Trump in a debate.
We will preview the showdown with Caroline Leavitt, Tulsi Gabbard, and Nikki Haley.
Yep, we got a big show today and a Fox News alert. House Republicans revealing the failures that led up to the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. Medal of Honor recipient David Bellavia on how the administration put optics over safety and a plan.
Yeah, you're not going to believe this report.
That's right now. And remember, mornings are better with friends.
Okay, we are less than 48 hours from the ABC presidential debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris.
The Vice President says she's ready as she spends a fifth day at a hotel in Pittsburgh getting ready for the big 90 minutes.
Doug Zader has the details on that. Hey, Doug.
Yeah, it's a lot of debate prep. Good morning, guys. This could all come down to 90 minutes in Philadelphia tomorrow night, and we're seeing two very different approaches to this debate.
Are you ready, Vice President?
Ready.
Okay, that was about all we heard from Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday, who was out for a stroll with her husband during a break from what a number of reports describe as intense debate prep in Pittsburgh. She continues to steer clear of specifics, but we do expect some broad themes from what the campaign is calling a new way forward, talking about building an opportunity economy, lowering costs for families, a safeguarding fundamental freedom, ensuring safety and justice for all, keeping America safe, secure, and prosperous. Now, Democrats are trying to tamp down expectations for Harris ahead of the debate, but there was a pretty sobering New York Times poll over the weekend for the Harris campaign, showing this neck-and-neck race with a slight edge to Trump, but within the margin of error. But that would seem to show that much of Harris's post-convention bounce may have dissipated. And the same poll shows that 28% of likely voters still need to learn more about Harris. Compare that to just 9% for Trump. The former president, meantime, campaigned in Wisconsin over the weekend, comparing Harris to President Biden.
She's worse than him. He is a smarter person than she is. Oh, they're waiting for the debate. You know, if I destroy her in the debate, they'll say, Trump suffered a humiliating defeat tonight. No matter what.
And now both candidates appear to be off the campaign trail today in advance of this debate with just 1 day to go. Back to you guys.
Tick, tick. All right, Doug, thank you very much. So for the last 5 days, she has been in Pittsburgh at the Omni William Penn Hotel, and she's been studying. The person who's leading the practices is Karen Dunn. She also helped prepare Hillary Clinton back in the day. Apparently, according to the New York Times, they've got a stage set up, they've got TV lights, and they've got Philip Reynes, who worked with Hillary Clinton, pretending he is Donald Trump. And apparently he kind of uses the same language and stuff like that. He dresses like Donald Trump, and apparently he wears a necktie like Donald Trump. So essentially he has become Donald Trump.
A solid red necktie. Here are the rules for the debate. Muted mics, as you know. There's not going to be a live studio audience. They can only take pen and paper and a water on stage so that they can, jot down notes. But they're not allowed to take pre-written notes into the debate or onto the debate stage. 2-minute answers, 2-minute rebuttals, and 1 extra minute for follow-ups.
All right, so what are her programs? What does she stand for? Finally, we get so specific. Build an opportunity economy and lower costs for families. Of course, for a while, she wanted to raise costs on families, safeguard our fundamental freedoms, ensure safety and justice for all. Very similar to Superman. Superman was successful. Maybe she will be too. Keep America safe, secure, and prosperous. Couldn't be more general. It gets a little bit more specific later. It's the most expansive part of her economy, and it's been the most controversial since she brought it up. From her taxes on capital gains to her taxes on unrealized profits that you haven't cashed in when it comes to stocks. But I thought the stunning news over the weekend is America has shown to a degree that they have standards. That if you will not do an interview, if you will not set out your policies, if you're going to insult them and say you're a new candidate while you're the sitting vice president, after a while they're going to be on to you after a 2-month honeymoon where 9 out of every 9.7% of every 10 stories are positive. The poll came out now after the DNC is done that shows Trump in front and shows that he is the more moderate candidate, even though that she is billing herself as the one who is the moderate, who's logical, looking to go across party lines.
So we finally get this stuff on the website, and apparently the theme of the campaign is a new way forward. We finally got that. I guess, what are we, 60 days into the election, we finally got the candidates thing, and she's going to have to explain to the American people, if everything is going so well with the Biden-Harris administration, why do we need a new way of thinking? It should be a double down if everything is going well within the administration. The second thing is, if you go through this document that's riddled with nonsense, about after every two or so policy position, she continues to say Project 2025 when it comes to Donald Trump's positions, not the positions he's laid out on his website or the RNC convention where he puts out his principles. She's pulling information from a nonprofit that has some good ideas, but most of the ideas that they have put out there on their website, Donald Trump has rejected. So why is she still putting this on her campaign material?
She wants everyone to believe that that's